All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As you're coming in, I want you to go ahead and just do me a favor. Share this broadcast on your page this morning. Let's go ahead and share it on your page this morning. Let me check the audio. Right, I think the audio is good. All right, I want you to go ahead and just share this video, and let's get as many as possible people online to be able to get to where we are actually supposed to get to today. Sister Yetunde, God bless you. Daniel, God bless you. Victorious, one day, kind day. God bless you. Thank you very much, Abiodun Balogun Babania. How you doing? Long time ago in Berkeley. Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. Share. Let's share this video. David, Olume said David. How you doing, my brother? We are trying to, training Timmy, what's up? We are trying to revive the men's group. The men's group. If a young man here, and you are willing to be part of the men's clubhouse, this is where we discuss money, we discuss business, we discuss relationship, and we discuss health. And then at the same time, we discuss God. If you want to be part of it, feel free to do so. You can actually contact Olumese David. He will be able to lead you to how you're going to join. Sister Titi Layo, good morning, madam. Stella, thank you very much. Babatunde Davids, God bless you. So you want to be part of that, you can be part of that, because it's actually very good for us to have a support group, so that in case something is happening or something happens to us, we will be able to reach out to somebody that lives very close to us or not far away. Even if that person is far away, you'll be able to reach out to the person, and that person will be able to call for help. Or maybe we need to support somebody. This platform, the Raw Family platform, I don't know what to say. The people here are just so blessed, so wonderful, so blessed, so wonderful. Anytime you call upon them, they are always ready to answer. And they will support you emotionally, they will support you financially, they will support you in everything. They will give you information. We have so many professionals on this line who are ready to help other people. They're ready to help. They're ready to actually give people ideas what to do, how to file for one thing or the other. It's a beautiful thing. I just love it. I'm enjoying that piece. I love the connection. It's great. It's just very, very great. We've been on this platform for a long time. We've been together for very, 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 very long time. We have helped so many people. We crack jokes, we laugh, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we can be very naughty, sometimes we can be very mean, but we always do things for people. We always do things for people. We support people, we educate people, we love people. And that's the essence of a kind of a group like this. If you have a kind of a group like this, that's the reason why we do have such. It's a beautiful thing to have a group that can actually support you, stand by you, find a way to reach out even to you in any way. You see, nowadays it's very, very difficult for you to even find people that are ready to help. To find someone to help you is not that easy. It's not easy at all to find somebody to help. Well, It's amazing the way God brought every one of us together to be able to help each other. Even though there are some bad heads here, some people that are just not supposed to be here, but they're here, they are hurt people, they want to hurt others. And they are not able to think the way other people are thinking. So it's a mixture of all, both at the same time. All right? There's some bad people, they think evil. They're part of us too, but we thank God. So let's get to the business of today real quick. I want to call on mothers, and even fathers. I want to just call upon you guys to sit down and just listen. And just listen once and for all. I personally will not lie to you. I don't own a Jaguar. I don't own, a skyscraper. I don't own 10 houses. I don't own 5 houses. All right? But you know what I love about myself is that I love my children. I love my kids. And I will do anything for my kids. Anything. That was the time I was planning to change my phone and I wanted to buy another iPhone. The phone I use right now is iPhone 8 Plus. I bought it long time ago, but it's still working. Sometimes there's always some little tiny problems here and there, but it's still working. And I was planning to get a new phone, and at that same time, my daughter was planning to go to college, and she said to me, "Daddy, I'm going to need $1,200." And I told myself, I said, "Dr. Shola," I said, "Sir, it's a no more phone for you." And I said, yeah. I took that money I gave to her. I will not, because I want to look good, I want to shine, and actually deprive my own kids of their education. I will never do that. I will just go ahead and give it up. I will give up whatever is needed to give up, just to make sure I give my kids the right and the necessary foundation that is necessary for their lives. You can make all the money in the whole world, and if your kids are not right, you're still a failure anyway. A failure. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many cars you drive, how many homes you buy, how many businesses you're able to start. If your kids are not doing well, you're a failure. And it's just a failure. I'm telling you, you're a disgrace. And we have so many of you. You ignore your kids. You abandon your children into the hands of another person. You are, oh God, it's terrible. I don't know how to say this stuff. I don't know the word to use that will make you feel what I'm saying. You abandon your kids. All because you want to make money. Oh, I want to do double shift. Oh, I want to do this. So you abandon your own children. Some of you, I've said it before on this line, some of you guys will go and put your kid, your own daughter, it doesn't even matter, maybe it's a daughter or a son, you go and put your own daughter, in another man's house. You don't even know who that guy is. You don't know what's going on in his head. Maybe the guy is on medication for mental problem. You don't even know. You don't even know, maybe they are depressed in that home. You don't even know, maybe they need mental attention in that home. You don't even know nothing. You abandon your kids. Your kids are not doing well. They're crying every day in their minds. When you are stupid, walking around the place trying to look good. I feel like crying. I feel like crying. I get very emotional when I talk about these things. I don't know exactly what you're looking for. If you're not ready to bring a child to this world, why don't you just stop and don't do it? Now you've done it. And you brought a child, innocent child, to this world. And you cannot even stay home to know how she feels. You can't even sit with her to ask her what is going through. You don't even know, probably he's been bullied in school. You don't even know, maybe he's, I'm telling you. You don't know the pain of their heart. You don't know their needs. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know the sorrow of their mind. You don't know exactly what they're thinking about. They need you. But you're never there. You've never been there. You're busy running all around, gallivanting around the street trying to shine, make money, buy a nice car, buy a nice house, buy Gucci, jump around the city and be good. And your children are suffering. Do you know how many young ladies have been raped? If you don't know, it's shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Do you know a lot of young ladies have been raped? They couldn't even share with their mother. It's impossible for them to share with their parent. They couldn't sit them there and say, Mom, I got raped. Mom, I got raped. It's a painful thing. They could not. They had to live with the pain. Sometimes they share with their friends. And that's why they always have their friends with them. They go to their friend. They come to this place. They do all that kind of stuff. They're looking for someone to heal their wounds for them. They're looking for someone to stand by them and be a support. Someone that will say, you know what? We're in it together. When mommy is not available, when daddy is not available. Stupid people. Stupid people. I don't know what kind of a mother will you look like when you commit your own responsibility into the hands of another person. There is no other woman, no other man that will take care of your own kid the way you will. None. No other woman. Let her be evangelist, whatever. Let her be pastor, whatever. No other woman will take care of your kid, all right, the way you will. None. None. What exactly is your problem? What's your problem that you could not look down and see the need to be there for your own biological children and be able to make them feel that comfort that my mother is here, my father is here, I can conquer the world? Is it children that you see today that are conquering, children that you see today that are making it in life, are those ones who had support? They had the support of their parents. They had the love of their parents. The parents are always there for them. Look for them. And you dumped your own kid, your own daughter, your son, with a crazy person. I had the story of a young boy who got raped by the stepdad. A boy who got raped by the stepdad. And the boy actually turned crazy after that. He couldn't live a normal life anymore. He couldn't live a normal life after that. And they had to take him to a psychiatric hospital in Brooklyn. And that's where he is till now. That's where he is till now. The man is in jail. And I wish he's going to rot in jail. But I really don't blame that man. I am looking for the mother of that boy. What kind of stupid mothers do we have these days? What kind of crazy mothers do we have these days? They could not take care of their own kids. Let me tell you something. If you are divorced here, you need to work harder. You need to work very hard. Because let me tell you something. Oh, we have joint custody. I know, right? Your son, your daughter is spending time with your ex-husband with his new wife. Yeah, I understand. You don't know exactly what those kids are going through when they go there. You don't know what they see. You don't know what they tell them. You don't know how they treat them. When they go there, they don't want to come back home and destroy you. They don't want to come back and tell you all kinds of stuff that they're seeing over there. But you are you are so busy to be very sensitive about what those kids are going through when they go to the other side. The father is not always home. It is the other woman that is there. What they go through when they go there, you don't have any idea. You got no idea. You don't have any idea. I know so many young ladies, so many young ladies raped by their stepdads. Many young ladies raped by their stepdads. If I call people out right now, let them come over and share with you, you will be shocked. You will be so shocked. The kind of things you'll be hearing from people, because people have been so damaged. Young lady damaged beyond repair. Beyond repair. That we by ourselves pushed our children straight into the den of lions. We push our kids, our children, we push them to the lion's den to be devoured. And inside of those kids, they always want to believe that if mommy truly loved me, she won't bring me here. If mommy truly loves me, she won't bring me here. She won't allow me to be in this place. But I just want to let you know, mommy don't care. Mommy's busy looking for the Benjamin. Mommy's busy looking for the dollars. Is busy looking for the pounds. Mommy's running around for millions of dollars. Mommy don't care. Mommy is not that sensitive. We don't care that a chicken will take care of the chicks, cover them up, do whatever it takes so that your kids will not be damaged. You don't know what rape will do to a girl, or what rape could do for a boy. It can do a lot. The damage is beyond repair so many times. So many times. Beyond repair. And with the way we take care of our kids, with the way we African parents take care of our kids, we shout, we yell, we yell at them, we intimidate them, we slap them on the face, we do whatever. Oh, it is American people that don't beat their children. I'm going to beat you. I'll beat the hell out of you. You stupid kid. Stop here. Kneel down there. Do what we are. Kicking them out. We are sending them out. I'm not saying don't discipline your children. There is a way to discipline a child. You must first of all let him know what he has done that is wrong. Why is he wrong? Reason why it's wrong. Let him speak. Let him say his own mind. Why did you do these things? Let him say his mind. He himself has got a right. And the two of you can reason together. And that's why they don't talk to us. That's the reason why they don't talk to you. That's why they don't talk to you. That's why it's very difficult for them to talk to you. Because you are a bully. You are abusive. You don't think about how they feel. You don't think about what they're going through. You don't. I pity a lot of single mothers here. I pity you. I do. Some of you will think that you can be a superwoman. I don't need no child support. You're going to walk and your kids will not see you. And you will drop your kids inside of the den of a lion. And they will damage your kids for you. The best thing for you to do, go and put in the child support big time. You are the one stuck with the kids. You must be there for them. The number of time that you spend working must be so low. And the child support is supposed to be able to pay your bills and the bills of the kids while you're busy taking care of them, shielding them. I don't need him. I don't need him. I really don't feel like when you get divorced, the man should be your enemy or the woman should be your enemy. At that point in time, you're supposed to understand that this is not working, it's not working. Yeah, what next? What is the next thing? But instead of we just actually understanding and being matured about things, we now start developing a kind of a bitterness and hatred towards the person. And then we just hate his God because he left you. He left you before because he was about to kill you. He left you because God wanted you to be alive. He left you because it's not good enough for you. He left you because God had a different idea and different plan for your life. Can't you just see that? And let him be part of his children. Let him pay the child support, for God's sake. So that you can concentrate on taking care of those kids while he's busy working. Busy working. And then push your kids into the den of lions for them to be devoured. I pity you. I pity you big time. I pity you. Some of you take child support and you go to Africa and start gallivanting all around in Africa, spending money. While you left your kids here and you are in Nigeria, what kind of a mother does that? You left your children, your teenage daughter, at 15, 16, 17. You left them in the hands of their friends' mothers. That you don't know how many men visit the home in a day. You don't know what kind of boys come into that house. You don't even know maybe the girl that you're going with is a lesbian. You don't even know nothing about that stuff and you are busy. You are comfortable going to Nigeria and saying, and that's what your life is all about. A fool. A big time fool. You will succeed in ruining your own daughter's life the way you ruined your life. You ruined your own life and you didn't think. Now, you didn't learn any lesson from your own fall. You didn't learn any lesson from your failure. Because failure is supposed to teach you something and then you now want to teach your kids so that they won't fall into the same pit that you fell in. As you are busy struggling to get out of it. You're struggling to get out of it. You're struggling to get out of it. But you keep going everywhere just doing party. But I'm bored. Anybody that is bored is not independent. You need to go back to school and go get something done about your life and be able to make money for yourself and live your life without a man. Talk to your children. And talk to your mom, talk to your sisters. Call your sisters and call your brothers and talk to them. Get them busy with you. You're bored and you ruin your own life. You ruin your life. You ruin your life. You ruin your life. Do you know how many of you have brought your sister to America to be raped by your husbands? Do you know? You don't. If I tell it to you, you'll be shocked. Do you know how many fathers rape their own daughters? If I say it to you, you'll be shocked. In this world that is so delicate to live, in this world that is so delicate to live a life that you cannot even walk 3 steps without looking back. You can't sleep without waking up every 30, 40 minutes. All right, you can't drink water anywhere. You can't have to suspect. You can't sit down anywhere. You have to think about it. You think about it. yourself you are not safe. And you leave these innocent, very gullible kids that are all just one-way directional to live in this world innocently. They live there innocently. They are not suspecting nobody. Everybody is their friend. But you that are supposed to protect them and know where to be found, you are actually in Lagos somewhere doing no one there. You are going to one party to another party. Every night, mommy is dressing up. Every Friday, Saturday night, mommy is dressing up with makeup, everything running around the place and stuff. We are bored. We are bored. Why could you be bored? How could you be bored? When you have kids, the kids are full-time job. You're supposed to look to them. You're supposed to take care of them. You're supposed to take care of them. That's supposed to be your number one on your priority list. How those kids are going to be taken care of. That's supposed to be. Are you supposed to be bored taking care of your own kid? No. It's supposed to gladden your heart. Those are the blessings of God for your life. God gave them to you to take care of them. If you are not capable to be a mother, why did you become a mother? This is very terrible. Very, very terrible. I'm not going to lie to you. Very terrible. Now, this young lady here came into the United States because, the mother, they did some certain things or whatever they did, and then they got this girl visa to come over to America to stay with the mother's friend. I really don't think it's a wrong thing for you to actually say, let my daughter stay with you. But have you spent time to check out the life of the person you are sending your daughter to? Is this person a capable mother? Now, any woman who is got a male child raping people, you are not a mother. Oh, I don't know what you've actually what kind of value you've put into the life of your sons. If your son is a rapist, if your son is a rapist looking for someone to rape all around the place, if your son cannot put his kokoro in his pants, if your son cannot look up to Jesus, like I said the other day, give them Jesus. If you have not given your son Jesus, if your son does not know God, if your son is a nasty young fellow, if your son is raping people at that age, you are not a mother. You are a hired killer. You have succeeded in killing the destiny of that young man. And one thing that happened is that young man is going to jail. He's going to be in jail. And you, as the mother, you are going to be in emotional jail too. I promise you that. Now, that is the reason why you women, I pity you women, will pity you. America, stupid America will also, train your mom. You are not training your kids. Your kid don't go to church because mommy don't go to church. Your kid don't know the story of the Bible because mommy don't know nothing. Your kids don't know anything about God because mommy don't know Jack Robinson. Mommy's busy running after Woli all around the place. That's what mommy's doing. Mommy's bringing one man here, one man. When men are coming into the house, why wouldn't the boy be thinking of raping somebody? All what the boy is hearing every night is, mommy being banged right, left, and center. That's all the boy is hearing. Why wouldn't he be thinking of banging something? He had no opportunity to do anything now. There is a girl coming into the house now. Now this is the girl that is not going to be the goat that I'm going to use as a scapegoat. I'm going to bang this one. You are a failed mother. If you don't train your sons, you are a failed mother. And I pity a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys have boys as your children. You are a single mother. You have boys as your children. You don't have nobody to train them for you. You can't train those boys by yourself. You refuse to take them to church and let the church be able to help them to grow. No, you don't have time. You got no time. All the time you have is just gallivanting around the city. You go to party like a no man's business. When they call for church, church is not in your agenda. Church is not in your agenda. When they call for church, church is not in your agenda. It's not there. And one thing you don't understand about church is that church is a support group. A party is not. A party is not a support group. Everybody comes from every different directions to meet at the party. By the time the party is over, they go. But one funny thing about church is that you will always see those people every day of your life. You will see them at the Bible study, you see them at the prayer meeting, you see them on Zoom, you see them in the group, you see them in church on Sunday. Whenever you have trouble, they will be there for you. Don't run away from people of church. That's where your actual support is. Those are the ones that will stand by you as a family. Those are the ones that will stand with you. Those are the ones that will help you to train your children. When your children go to church on Sunday, they put them in a class and teach them what you could not. What you could not. What you could not train your children, teach your children, they will teach it to them in school. The seed that they are putting in your kids will grow. That was what grew in me. I wasn't a good guy when I was growing up. I was a bad boy. Understand? But every day of my life, I always think about it. I'm not supposed to do this. Because I was a seed that was planted in my life. When my mother was taking me to church, they put that seed in me. I grew up with the seed. I grew up with the seed. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with it. This young lady was brought into the state to stay with her mother's friend. I'm not going to say a lot because the case is actually with the police right now. I'm not going to say a lot. And got to the house like 4 weeks. And she noticed that every time she's in the bathroom, the boy will come and be peeping. And the bathroom doesn't have a door, a lock. You can't lock the bathroom from behind. So just have to just keep the door closed. And the boy will just open the door and be peeping to see the nakedness of the young lady. And she didn't know. Someone is planning to rape her. But on this special day, the boy entered into the bathroom and pinned her down, punched her in the face, pinned her down, and forced himself into her and disvirgined her. Raped her, disvirgined her, left a scar in her heart. Left a scar in her heart. And by the time she stood up, she took a shower, crying in the shower, and went outside with the towel and talked to the mother of the cousin. The cousin, I said to the mother, and the mother said, really? I said, yes. And the mother instructed her never to call the police and never to talk to nobody. Never to call the police, never to talk to nobody. That he is your cousin. We can't send him to jail. All right. That's good. You see, mothers, yeah. You see. If the girl happens, we are supposed to be your own daughter. Is that the way will you take it? Will you take it? Will you take it and say, okay, let us hide it? Let us hide it. Let us hide this stuff. Will you take it if your own child is the daughter? You will take it. Will you be able to give such an advice to the mother of the boy and say, don't worry, we won't call the police because it's their cousins. We don't want to send cousin to jail. When you refuse to train the boy is showing you that I've not been trained. I'm a very stupid animal. And I'm going to show my mom this is who I've become. And he succeeded in doing it to his own cousin. He didn't think about it when he was banging his cousin. He did it to the cousin. And you're saying, please don't say nothing because it's your cousin. We don't want to send him to jail. And the young lady said that I sat down by the wall for some time crying. And something pushed me to call the police, so I did. But it took a long time for the police to come because they couldn't understand what she was saying. But eventually they came. And when they came, the woman spoke Yoruba to her and said, if they should take my son away, your mother will bury you. And I'm going to kick you out of this house. You won't have a place to stay. And the lady had to lie to the police that she was lying. It wasn't a rape, that it was a fight. So the police only just documented that, and then they left that place. So she talked about the pastor who's always shouting on social media. Um, let me reach out to him, and that was how he reached out to me. Um, and I posted the story online for probably some few hours, and people started putting comments into it. And along the line, so many people called. They wanted to donate money. They wanted to donate money. I said, no, we don't have the truth yet. We can't be donating money where we don't have the truth. When we don't have the truth, we can't donate money right now. And some of them called and said, Pastor, I'm ready to take the girl in. And the questions I always ask is that, are you married? Do you have children of your own? Are you Christian? Because I don't want the girl to go from pan to fire. There are some nasty, wicked people in the society today. Some of them may be willing to take advantage of that young girl again, um, thinking a 15-year-old girl will come into their house and then they will continue to sleep with her and all that. So at first I was kind of like really not willing to say anything. But a very good raw family member gave me a call and asked me where is the location of the child. And that place happened to be where she is. And she said, I will take her in and I will do whatever it takes to be able to get justice for this. And she happens to be a lawyer too. And that was how she took the case. And as I'm talking to you right now, the girl is in good shape. They've gone to the hospital. She has gotten treated. And she's home with a young woman who gave her a very good accommodation. And she will be starting school also, uh, just to be able to start her life. The school, they have deprived her where she was. They didn't talk about her school, they didn't talk about anything. Right now, they're talking about how she's going to be going back to school. Now she has got a very good accommodation, living with a woman who is single, a single sister, um, good accommodation, and the sister happens to be a lawyer too. And she didn't want to take the case, so she got a lawyer for her, for the girl, and the boy got arrested, and the case will be going to court, and the judge will be the one to take care of it at the end of it. I pray for justice. I pray that God will grant us that. Let him teach the boy a lesson. Wọ́n ní ẹ̀kọ́ tí ò bá fi kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ láti ta ni wọ́n ti máa kọ́ wa. Láti ta wọ́n ti máa kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀. They will teach him from outside. That training you refuse to teach your kids, that training you refuse to put into your sons, they will train him from outside. He will understand. By the time he will go to jail, they will rape him in jail too. His bum will be hot. He will understand what that girl went through. And you as a mother, you will be disgraced. I don't have the right now to do anything. I could have shown people your picture. Stupid mother. I hate people that are wicked. If I am you, I will have called the police on my son. I'll call the police on my son. For you doing this rubbish, raping somebody, you deserve to go to jail. I'll call the police on my son. And you're actually trying to hide it. And you're threatening that girl that they will bury her. that the mother will bury her. And you're saying that you're going to kick her out of the house. What kind of house, can? What house? This house do you have? Your nyama nyama house. Your stupid house that you have. I see a whole lot of Nigerians are just too proud. Too proud. They don't have nothing, but the pride is just off the roof. I don't know. I want to talk to the mother of the girl in Nigeria. I'm still expecting the telephone number just to be able to talk to her, let her know what's going on, what we've been able to do, and that the daughter is in a good hand, and this is what's going to happen. And the lady told me, said, Pastor Chola, don't talk to the mother until we finish the case. And I said, why? She said, if you talk to the daughter right now, the mother right now, the mother will say, let us settle out of court because they're cousins. So that's exactly what the mother is going to say. She said, so it's better for you not to. She said, don't talk to the mother. So leave the mother alone. Said the mother is going to mess up everything. Because the other one will have called the mother and said to the mother what happened. And are you going to allow my son to go to jail? And that's exactly what's going to happen. So I said, okay, but I still need the number. Let the girl give us the number. And tell the girl not to call the parents and stuff until we're done with the court case. And then after we're done, we can call the mother and tell the mother what's going on. They say, yeah. They say, yeah. See. This life is dangerous. If you have male child or boys, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's not just money. It's not giving them befitting accommodation. It's not about buying them cars. It's not just about sending them to college. It's about giving them the right home training. Let them know God. It's important. It's important. Especially here in America. They mingle with the street boys. You don't know their friends in school. They love violence. They love it. Go and check out the kind of movies they watch. Go and check out the way they talk. They see elderly people on the street. They insult people. They see elderly people on the bus. They talk down on them. They see adults in the store. They insult adults. And your children work with those kind of kids. And those are his friends. And you didn't say nothing. You're a stupid mother. Stupid mother. You must know the friends that your son is keeping. The friends of your daughters, you must know. You must know. It's a full-time job. It's a full-time job that you need to sit down, take your daughter to get ice cream. Take your son out to get ice cream. Take them to the mall to buy them Nike shoes and you talk to them. Know what they love. Know what they're thinking. All right? Take them to church. Take them to church. If you have been gallivanting all around the place and been doing nonsense, it's time for you to change those nonsense. Time to change it. Time to change it right now. Because the day is coming when they're going to put your hand inside of a cage that you can't come out of. The character of a man will surely come out. You will see one day, it's either they're going to do drugs, it's either they're going to kill somebody, it's either they're going to rob the bank, or maybe they're going to rape somebody. It's going to come back to you. The day is going to come back to you. You will remember today that I'm shouting, take them to church. Take them to church. Church is a support group. Church is a place where they teach people. They teach them the way of God. It will stick to them. Either they like it, they don't like it. They will get that seed. It will grow inside of them. They will wake up every day thinking about it. I'm not lying. Take them to church. Don't let your kids go to church and stand behind. Let them become part of the system. Don't let your kids go to a church where they stand and just stay there. Let them be part of the system. Let them go to the media department. Let them run the cameras. Let them run the loudspeakers. Take them to the children department. Take them to the choir. Take them to the ushering department. Let them become a walker and begin to walk. They will fall in love with the things of God. They will make new friends in church. New godly friends they will make in church. And give attention to your children. Give attention to them. If I'm you, I will work 40 hours a week. Mary Diamond, stop doing yama yama. Don't go to churches where they rape your children. Go and find good churches. There are godly churches all around. I can tell you something about my church. I'm not going to rape your daughter. I'll tell you the truth. There are so many pastors all around the place that are good pastors that you can go to. You're telling me it's when members are raping people. Go to good churches. The churches you guys go to, they rape people there. There's not everything that guilt us is gold. Oh, people are going there. We go there too. We go there because of people. They will rape your children. Oh, they see revelation there. Go there because of revelation. So do we doing yama yama? Go there because of revelation. Don't go and sit down and study the place you want to take your children to. Study the place. Look at the place. Any place where they do revelation, don't take your kids there. Take them to a place where they're going to balance up their lives for them. Or balance their life for them. When you go to churches, this is why you pastor. How do you want anything good to come out of that? Won't you this is why you pastor? Well, what do you want to call? What kind of result will come out of that one? Don't you this is why you church pastor? Come and do church now. Any church that you allow women to come and in the front and be in the front, you don't know where delicate place. Don't you understand that something bad is about to come out from there? In a place where they don't even preach no messages at all, it's just about revelation. Don't you know that something bad is about to happen there? You don't understand? Oh, people are going there. Because people go there doesn't make it a good church. Doesn't make it a good church. There are thousands and thousands of good pastors. Thousands of good churches all over the place. People don't want to go there because they speak the truth. You want to go to the place where they get you excited. Ah, oh yeah, man, and then that's where you go. That's where you go. They will rape your children. They will rape your daughter. They will rape anything. They will rape anything. Go and sit down. Sit down and look at good churches, and that's what I'm talking to you about. I'm not talking to you about any kind of church. I'm talking to you about good churches. Churches that you go to that they have value to your life. Those kind of churches are not popular. The churches are not big. They're small. They tell them good stuff in church. They educate people. Those churches are not that popular. Those are the churches you go to where you can become a walker. A place where you can walk. It's not a place where you sit. It's a place where you sit. You don't have to go to where they all noise making. When they do noise making and finish it, they rape your children and that's it. I remember one time like that, I had one sister in my church who was always singing. And I told her about prayer. And she got mad. She thought I said, don't be praying. And I called her one day. I said, sister, I said, have I ever asked you to come and meet me in a hotel before? He said, no. I said, have I ever asked you to give me money before? She said, no. He said, so whatever it is that I said to you, I want to bless your life. I don't have any intention of ruining you. What I'm telling you is when you pray with understanding. It's not about banging your head to the wall and jumping. That's what they call religion. And she said, oh, she still didn't get it. But I left her alone anyway. But I've never even in my life called any of my church members and said, can I see you at the hotel? Never. It has never happened and it will never happen. I've never called any of my church members and said, okay, give me $10,000. or borrow me $10,000, $5,000 before. I never did that. All right? I never did. All right? So that's the stuff. There are pastors, good pastors all over the place. Good pastors. You just love the noise making. You just love the noise making. It's all about noise making. You just love noise making. Come on, do church. That's all you love. That's all you love. You love it and you got it, and then they rape you, and then they get your money, they scam you, and that's the end of it. And that's the end of it. I think it's a joke. Take your kids to church. Take your children to church. Let them go and learn in church. We went to church. We grew up in church. We grew up in church. We learned the things of God. Then we went back to the word, and then the word kicked us back to God. And then we come back to God. You will not believe what your kids are going to become if they go to church, if they participate, if they become workers in church. They will become great in life. It's not about just going to church and then standing behind. You know how those boys do? They just stand like this. During the praise and worship, you just see them like this. They don't do nothing. They don't go nothing. They don't greet nobody. They just stand there like a statue. They stand like a statue. All right? The best thing for you to do to your kids, take them to church, let them participate in the things of God. They will make new friends. They will love God. It's going to cancel anything that they have been trained in school. It will balance it up. They will understand how they live their lives. Instead of them just standing like a statue, feeling like they don't belong here. But whenever they play Davido, your children will be jumping up. They play Whiskey, your children will be jumping. But when they play anything spiritual song, they don't know it. Your son don't know spiritual song and you call yourself a Christian. Your son don't know any worship song and you call yourself a Christian. Your son don't know nothing about the Bible. You call yourself a Christian. And you want your children to grow up in the way of God. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. You need to let them participate. They must participate. They must become part of the system. Part of the system. Part of the system. At our church, one young girl, she was looking at me. It's just so obvious that this girl was just looking at me, studying me like for 2 weeks. Every time she come to church, she'll be looking at what I'm doing and stuff. And then inside of me, I just thought, why is this girl looking at me? Not knowing that this girl is a computer guru. She knows everything I'm doing. All of my mistakes, she was watching everything and all kinds of stuff. So one day I invited her. I said, do you want to take over control of this media department? She said, yeah. I said, I know how to do everything. I just put her there. Within 1 minute, she got everything under control. Bam, 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 bam. Gas. Right now, every day she comes to church, she goes straight to the media department and she's walking. And she's doing what you want to do. Understand? She's now getting so excited right now to come to church because she's part of the system. She's going to grow in that system. She will understand that system. She don't have to stand like this and be looking like a statue anymore. Now she's the one controlling what's going on. She's controlling what's going on. She's actually now giving me ideas. Creativity is coming from every side. Now she belongs to the group. Right now she's developing right now. Now I'm now one of those ones she must never disappoint. Now she's thinking about it that now the pastor loved me. Now that I'm actually part of pastor's life, I must not disappoint pastor right now. So whatever she's doing, wherever she goes, she will always remember, I am in charge of the media department in church. I am. At the end of it all, she will not fail the mother and father, and she won't want to fail me too. She won't want to fail me. And then the other one came and said, Pastor Shola, what I want to do is I want to start taking pictures. I didn't know she could. But now she want to do that. Take your kids to church. Take your kids to church. Let them grow in church. That is the reason why the church was founded. I don't want nobody giving me an excuse of bad churches, pastors raping, whatever. I don't care. I didn't rape nobody. There are thousands of pastors that have never raped anybody. There are thousands of pastors that are speaking the truth. But those churches are not popular. They teach the right things. But you love to go to where they Judy all around, jumping all around the place. That's where you love to go. And when you go to those places, you'll be disappointed. Anyway, you will be disappointed. You will be disappointed. Let your kids grow up in church. Let them grow up in church. I looked on Sunday. On Sunday, everybody, they were all praying and rakutaya, I saw one young lady, 4-year-old girl. She was doing the same thing. I was kind of like dazed that this young girl right now, there's a seed going into her right now. Everybody's saying, Father, Lord, thank you, Lord. And she was moving too, doing the same thing. Oh my God. I was so glad in my spirit. I was like, you know what? That girl is going to grow up with the seed of God inside of her. No matter what they say to her in at school, it's never going to stick. Because now she got a foundation in church. She could pray. She understands how to pray. Even though she doesn't know what she's saying, but she's demonstrating it. And the Holy Ghost is seeing what she's doing. And God is answering her prayer right there. I'm not going to lie to you. Your kids don't know that one. Your kids don't know that one. Your kids just love to stand up like a statue. Anytime you go to a church whereby kids stand up like a statue like this, it's a disgrace to their family. A disgrace. Your children are supposed to be part of the system. They're supposed to be walking around and doing things. They're supposed to be doing things. Supposed to be doing things in church. They're supposed to learn to pray, learn to do stuff. If they don't know it, it's a disgrace and you are a failure as a mother. You're a failure as a mother. Take your kids to church. Train them the way of God. Teach them how to live the life in God. See people talking about it. The young man is a cameraman in church. My son drum in the church choir. These are the things I'm talking about. When they go to church like that, they participate. There's a seed in them that will control them. They hear it all the time. Thou shalt not rape. You don't rape people. You don't destroy people. They know it. It's in them. But you as a mother don't care anyway. A stupid mother. There's so many of you guys, stupid, very stupid mothers. You drive Murano. You drive, what do you call it? Lexus. You drive Mercedes-Benz. You drive all this stuff. It's only those things we know about you. Mercedes and good house. And Lexus and good house, and Murano and good house. That's all we know about you. Your life is nothing. Your kids are not respectful. Your kids are actually so, they're disrespectful kids. They act like dummy. They act like Dundee United. Your kids, that's how they act. I'm American, my foot. I'm American, jaku. I'm American, my foot. You're not setting them for success in the future. You are not setting them up for success in the future. You need to set them up for success in the future. Stop making them to stand up like a dummy. And they stand there like a dummy and look like as if to say they don't belong in this world. They say it's because they are in a Nigerian church. Take them to American church. Let's see what they do there. Let's see what they do there when they go to an American church too. Is that not the way they stand up like a statue when they go to American church too? Because they don't know. The environment is strange to them. Mommy, daddy don't pray at home. Mommy don't talk Bible at home. Mommy don't say nothing. They say nothing. Mommy don't say nothing about God to them. Mommy has never held their hand to pray before. When they had headache and said, Mommy, I got headache. Mommy didn't say, Father, Lord, heal my son before taking paracetamol. Didn't. Mommy didn't say that. Daddy didn't say that. They've never seen daddy and mommy pray before. So when you now bring them to church, they just look like Dundee United. They just be like this. Like they don't belong here. Like they don't belong there. And you leave them alone. I'm America, my foot. America, Ghana. You know what I'm saying? The way you are training your children, you are setting them for a failure. For failure. But big time. The way you're training your kids. The way you're training them, they're going to fail. They might become lawyers and doctors academically, but their life is going to be so miserable. You don't understand. You know what I'm saying? It's not about becoming a doctor. It's not about coming out in flying colors. It's not about, having degrees and having PhD or whatever. It has nothing to do with it. Fulfillment in life. You need God. You need good character. You need to be respectful. You need to love people, love God. It's important. It's important. Very, very important. That part is different. A part of academics is totally different. You don't let your kids just face academics and say, oh, they're good in school, they're good in school, they can be good in school and fail in life. We know many people with PhD that don't amount to nothing. We know so many people that are millionaires in this world that their life is so miserable. We know so many people that are CEOs of companies that they don't even have anything good happening to them. What are you talking about? He said you need to understand this boy who just raped somebody is a brilliant boy in school. If you care to know. We care to know. Nigerian kids are normally brilliant. Nigerian kids, they're always on top of their class. Go check them out. No, go check them out anywhere. Nigerian kids, anywhere they go to, they're always on top of their class. 24/7. They rule anywhere they go to. If you care to know. They rule. Nigerian kids. So when you're talking about maybe they are brilliant or not, these ones, they're brilliant. They're very, very brilliant. Go check Nigerian people. They always ask me when I go pick up my daughter, then they will say, what do you tell her? I said, tell her as well. She's always very good. She will do her assignment. She come to school on time, and she's always listening. She answers questions. She know all the questions and everything. I said, she must. She must though. Oh, big guy, that go, mama. You don't know where we come from. You don't know where we come from. Where we come from is all about struggle, struggle, struggle. Our kids must struggle to make it. They must be young that come and make it. You know? What don't make it? One of some of them will score 98 and cry on the way home. Say, why are you crying? You scored 98. Say, my mother will ask for where is the remaining 2? Say, my mother is going to ask me where is the remaining 2? Oh, I am there, though. I am there. And the one that scores 60%, that one is happy going to his own American mother. Go and tell his mother, Mama, I just passed my exam. He said, what did you score? 60%. That's got 60. He said, who came first in your class? He said, oh, the Nigerian girl, she scored 98 and she was crying. She was crying on the way. He said, why? It's just because the mother was going to ask her, where is the other 2? Whereas the American mother, that one is going to say, hey, my daughter just passed the exam, 60% too and stuff. But the Nigerian mother will say, where is the remaining 2? Where is the remaining? Did I give you food? You don't eat in this house? Did I give you a roof over your head? Understand? You don't do it that they can come and pandemia. Where is the remaining 2? You can't waste my money. Go and get me the other 2. I said that's what their mother tell them in the house. So they must pass. They won't be when they come and pass. They will pass. They must pass. You know? Very, very brilliant people. Those kids. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding you. So they must pass that exam. I went for my daughter's when my daughter was leaving, high school, and they were doing all this, whatever they're doing, I don't know what they call it. And every one of them will come out to come and say what they're going to do. Are they going to college or are they going to get a job and all that? And one of the boys came out and said, yeah, what's up? And the guy happens to be a popular guy in school because they started shouting his name. He's a very popular guy. So he came and said, what's up, everybody? He said, I'm going to be graduating high school, and you know what? I just got a job in McDonald's. I'm going to become McDonald's worker. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying, woo. I was like, eh? You spend all of this money, all this time going to high school to go and work in McDonald's? Do they need requirement in McDonald's to work there? And then some of them will come and say, oh, I just got admitted to 7 different colleges and stuff. Those ones are not popular. The ones that go to college are not very popular. They just say, But the ones that are very popular in school, those ones they work in Home Depot, work in McDonald's, and all that stuff. And all that kind of stuff. That's where they work. You know, I just sat down there. I was just looking at him. For real, for real. I don't understand. It doesn't. I don't get it, man. I don't. All right. So that's the stuff. Nigerian mothers, Nigerian fathers always ask for, where's the remaining two? Where's the remaining three? Where's the remaining 10? So the kids, they have the time. They understand that mom is going to ask for it. So I need to do what I got to do to make sure I get the remaining two for mommy. So I told the lady, I said, that's what we do. I said, that's what we do. All right. So it's very, very good for every one of us to sit up. The message today is not to condemn you. The message today is not to insult you, but the message today is to wake you up. That girl got raped. If not, if not that if not that the what do you call it? Uh, the raw family member took her in. What do you think we'll be saying by now? The case will have been buried on the ground and nobody will say anything, and justice will not take its place. But thank God for the raw family member, who the young sister who took her in. I did a video. We did a video call yesterday. I saw a room, uh, a new room for her. Nice bed sheet, everything. Um, I was told that she would not be bringing all her old clothes. They are going to be going shopping to buy her new dresses and shoes and everything. And then they're going to be looking for how she's going to go back to school and stuff. So good job, good job, good job, good job. Um, so we're going to just continue to pray for her. We're going to pray for her, pray for the sister also, that the Lord God Almighty will continue to bless the two of them, and the Lord will make them, each other's friends for a long time. Um, I'm not sure if the sister is getting ready to marry anytime soon, but that's part of what I'm going to be discussing with her. Please, whosoever will be coming to the house, make sure they're good people, um, so that that girl will stay safe and happy and stuff. All right. So thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming on my show. I really appreciate you guys. I love you. I'll see you guys later at the grace of God. Stay blessed. Bye. Mm-hmm.